Hello students, welcome to Pathology PYQ series. Yesterday we did type 1 hypersensitivity as a SEQ. Today's topic is type 2. See, type 2 you have to remember antibody. The keyword here is antibody. Don't forget or mess it up. It's an antibody mediated immune reaction in which IgG or IgM antibodies are directed against antigens present on the cell surface or extracellular matrix resulting in injury. Okay, it attacks itself. Definition: type 2 hypersensitivity refers to tissue damage caused by antibodies reacting with fixed antigen on cells or tissues. What is the mechanism? Antibodies binds to target cell antigens and produce injury through complement activation, opsonization with phagocytosis, or antibody dependent cellular cytotoxicity. One important topic is opsonization. What is opsonization? It is basically like tagging. You use Google to share your location. So opsonization is the point where antigen are being tagged, but the antigens are present in our body. They are our antigens. So in the mistake, the guided missile of antibodies attacks our antigens only. So how does it do? The antibody binds to target cells and produce injury. Okay, and you might have heard complement. Whenever complement is like a hitman, once it has been activated, it is there, it will shoot. What are the clinical examples? Autoimmune hemolytic anemia, Wood-Patcher syndrome, rheumatic fever, myasthenia gravis. All the four above are due to antibody attacking body's own antigen, which may be highlighted by opsonization or any other such things. What are exam oriented key points you have to remember? That it is done by IgG or IgM. This is a question which is generally asked in Viva also by the external examiner, that which Ig is responsible for type 2 hypersensitivity. So please remember it is IgG or IgM. Okay, complement activation is important. Complement is, again I will tell you, it is like, if it is there, the antigen will be finished. Complement is a hitman for antigen, and antigens are fixed on cells or tissues. So here the immune complex disposition is not there. This is a very big topic. If you want, I can make a detailed video on it, but as a SEQ, this much is enough. Always remember to write clinical examples. Even if you don't explain what is Good-Patcher syndrome, what is rheumatic fever, what is myasthenia gravis, if you write these things, the examiner would have an impression that you know the answer and you would pass your exam. See you in the next topic.